Ladies and gentlemen, from the Microsoft Theater here in downtown Los Angeles, brought to you by Shawn Porter Promotions.
Let's get going. Everybody, welcome to the PorterWay Podcast. Happy to have yet again the GWOAT herself. Let me start here. It took me a minute. I didn't understand the whole GWOAT thing. How you probably tweeted about it and all that time. When you first started it, I had no clue what GWOAT was. And so, and explained it to myself. I said, oh no, she's all of that. She is the GWOAT.
Yeah,
how are you feeling?
Good. I feel good. Greatest woman of all time. I added the W out of respect for the GOAT, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
I know everybody be like, when they're the best, something that they call themselves the GOAT. But it's like when it comes to boxing and the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali was that and more. So when I added my W, it was like I'm the greatest woman of all time. Right underneath him, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I give him that respect because I just love Muhammad Ali. Everything about him.
Yeah, and then that's also a testament to like who you are as a person. To look at everybody else and say, "No, I'm better than y'all," but that one right there,
yeah.
You're a beast. You are a beast. Speaking of that, when it comes to the women's world of boxing, I know some people don't even like to separate it. I personally, I do. I feel like it's women's boxing, it's men's boxing. Yes, it's boxing, but just like you got the WNBA, so on and so forth. When you look at women's boxing, I personally revere you as the number one, the greatest women's fighter of all time. Is there anyone that you feel could have held a candle with you in the ring?
Yeah. It's a couple girls, we got the Ann Wolves, who I feel like would have gave me the best challenge in boxing.
Yeah.
I mean, the best.
Yeah.
We got the GOAT's daughter, Layla Ali, and who always compared me and her to fighting. And I would love to fight against her. I mean, if we got Jake Paul, who's 27, fighting against Mike Tyson, who's 57, why not have 29-year-old Claressa fight against Layla Ali, who's 44 now, 43? So, hey, whatever. But people think she would have gave me a good fight. I feel like I would have watched her, but hey, that's what it is. And then we also have Lucia Riker was a great fighter.
Yeah.
But to me, she should be mentioned more than Christy Martin. To me, Christy Martin sucked. Lucia Riker, actually, to me, boxed better. And I'm upset that they didn't fight back in the day.
Yeah, Christy, I think she just had, she was a timing fighter. She came at the right time.
Yeah.
And all of those
Mike
things.
Tyson and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Fighting against strippers and ballerinas. Yeah.
Now you over there in Newcastle, you checking out the young lady, Savannah Marshall. Is this simply they just brought you over to commentate, or is there a little bit more to it?
From what I'm learning as I got over here,
they got you there first.
Right. Savannah wants to fight me in MMA.
Okay.
And taking it that she wins tonight in her MMA debut, because she wants to impress me and wants to win and wants to make me feel threatened, I guess. I guess after that, they want to call me inside the ring and she wants to say what she'll do to me after she wins. So I guess it's some type of build up between me and her.
You can't spill the beans like that. You can't.
I'm going to take it off. Okay, but no, I don't know if they're going to call me in the ring, but I know that I'm here because they want to have a fight with me and her in the PFL. She has decided mentally that she can't beat me in boxing because she can't. And I believe you were there. Were you there?
I wasn't there, but I felt like I was there.
Okay.
I felt like I was there for that one. Hey, that was a classic fight, man. Always. Yeah. Who's your top 5 right now? Top 3? Who's some of the fighters you like to watch right now?
Man, people can say what they want, but I love watching the work of Shakur Stevenson. I mean, that dude is a great technician. He may have had a bad fight or whatever, where like, he wasn't entertaining, but man, like the skills on that boy, man, is insane. I love watching Terence Crawford fight because Terence Crawford is just as skilled or even better, but that man's a monster. Like he just go get it. He wants to hurt you. Like it's funny because he be texting me like, "What up, twin?" I be cracking up like, "Is that your twin?" Like,
that's what's happening. That's what's
you a
happening.
big boy dangerous, bro. And then third one, the heavyweight division right now is just I gotta say 4. Heavyweight division is booming. I love watching Usyk. I love watching Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua.
That's what's up.
And this dude in new at the little weight classes.
Yeah, NUA. Yeah, now NUA. He's something special. Yeah.
How do you say it?
NUA. Yeah. And NOA.
Hey man, this dude is spectacular. I mean, oh my God, like I just found out about him when he fought against Schoolboy Steph.
Yeah.
And when I seen him, I said, damn.
Yeah. How he do that? How he do that?
From Japan? Or he just he got a lot about him that we don't know.
Yeah. But
I want to know how he was created. Like,
what
they doing over there up in Japan? And
listen,
do they got a girl for me? Got a girl that can do something with me? I'm trying to figure this out.
They don't. Respectfully to Japan, they don't. It ain't nobody out. It ain't nobody for you. But listen, I'm glad you missing Terence Crawford because watching your fight with Savannah Marshall, I saw a lot of what I see from T Bud. T Bud has the ability to, as a fight progresses, he just sort of, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, when you watch the 100-meter dash in the Olympics, it's always they always start together, and then it's always about 3 or 4 of them that break, and then it's always 2 of them, and then it's always 1. He seems to always find that way to just separate himself from everybody he's in the ring, and that's what I felt like I saw against with you and Savannah Marshall in y'all fight. I felt like y'all started out the blocks. Y'all started the first round together. Y'all started together, but it just seemed like round after round, it seemed like you just started to pull away, you know?
Yeah. Well, that goes with adjusting. You know, we all come into the fight with the game plan, but sometimes your game plan don't work how you want it to work. And my game plan was to show Savannah, like, I'm about to stand right here in your face and make you miss and make you pay. You know, and I'm gonna kick you to the body and take some of your power away from you. But as the fight went on, I had realized maybe the second or third clean shot that she hit me with, I felt a lump come on my face, right? And it probably was the first shot she landed clean. Like it was a clean shot, boom, and I felt it. But I'm very attentive to myself. So when I felt that shot and I felt the lump come up right there, swear to God, like no bull crap, it made me think about Erickson Lubin versus Fundora.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right. And then I said,
in the moment,
I said, that's her game plan. The game plan is that she can't knock me out. But the game plan is to knock me up so bad that the ref
look like you're losing. Yeah.
And that the ref stop it and I come out the ring after 10 rounds, but you know, eyes shut, messed up, whatever. Yeah. And so from there, I had to switch my game plan from, you know what, even though I wanted to come out here and bang it out with this chick every round and show her like, you got all these knockouts, but girl, I hit harder than you. I'm better than you. The game plan switched to let's keep our hands up. Let's break her down to the body a lot more than what you do usual. And let's always protect our face. Like keep our hands up on the outside of you moving. Like it was a lot of like on the inside work, like catch, punch, catch, turn. You know, it was a lot of that, but that's not what I planned to do before I got there.
Okay.
But that's where the adjusting came from. And I feel like that's where I won the fight at, just making the adjustments.
Absolutely.
And really showing her like, every time you run up, I'm going to hit you with something that you don't like. So you're going to think about it again.
Yeah. Listen, let's talk about the PFL real quick. I know you're still active in the PFL. When is your next fight in the PFL? You got a heavyweight fight coming up too.
Yeah. So watch my last MMA fight with the PFL in February?
I missed it. So that was the last one. I missed it already. So it happened already in May.
Yeah, It happened in February.
Oh, okay.
And this girl tried to break my arm.
Oh no.
Yeah, but you already know I kicked up on her.
You swim, you wiggled out of it.
Yeah, I got on up out of it.
Feature out here on early card. We've got a pay-per-view card coming up. Champs versus champs.
I was fucking her up.
All right, cut it, because we gonna get flagged. So cut it.
Okay.
We gonna get flagged.
So that fight, I spent 3-4 months training for that fight. Fought in February. I'm the first woman to fight MMA in Saudi Arabia, up in Riyadh. So I fought at the King's Castle right outside.
Yeah. You know? Wow.
I did that. I beat her. Now I'm 2-1 in MMA.
Yeah.
And now I have my boxing match coming up in July at heavyweight,
right?
Which in women's boxing and men's boxing, heavyweight and men's boxing is 201 plus, and then heavyweight in women's boxing 175 or 175 plus. It depends on which organization is calling it. So I'm fighting at 175.
Okay.
And my opponent has fought as high as 231. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, so she's bigger.
Yeah.
And I'm coming up 2 weight classes, so this should be a good. To me, I see it as being a grudge match. I want to go out there and use my skills and use my stuff, but I got a feeling that this girl's going to come in there very heavy, trying to lay on me, trying to throw me around a little bit. So I have to get through a few things. So I look forward to going through all those things, through adversity, and then coming out as the GWOAT. Claressa Shields is a new heavyweight champion of the world.
Absolutely. But I got to ask you though, I feel like you, if anybody, could kind of clean up the messy talk that goes around all the time. Which one is harder to compete in, UFC or boxing? Who's tougher, the UFC, the MMA, or the boxers? What's harder to train for?
Harder to train for is MMA.
Yeah.
And I say that because I went through so many, I go through so many injuries just leading up to the fight because my body is not used to that stuff. Like when you're, we got sparring, what we consider in boxing, where in boxing, our sparring is way harder than MMA sparring because you can't spar hard in MMA.
Yeah, wow.
Because they got kicks, and I've got kicked so hard before trying to catch a kick in MMA to where I can't even walk after the gym. It's like somebody kicked me, and I mean, I got heart. I'm tough, but they kicked my leg. I went to catch it, and goddamn, I just went down and grabbed my leg, and coach was like,
"Good go."
Right, and I'm like, "Shit," So MMA is way harder. You have to practice so many different arts, not only the hands, but the kickboxing, the jiu-jitsu, and then the taekwondo, and then we have to remember it's defenses to those things.
Right.
And the defenses to those things is very tough too. So boxing, it's a cleaner sport, and to me it's the sweet science and experience. But in MMA, just because you got good hands don't mean that they don't have nothing else that can beat you. It's 5-6 different arts.
Have you tried something? Have they tried to show you something like, no, I ain't gonna do that no more? Like, is this something that's like very, very specific, but challenging for you in the MMA world, whether that's grappling, shooting at the legs, the actual kicks, you ain't kicking nobody in the head, did you?
I can.
Yeah.
I just haven't built the confidence to do it in a fight. but I've kicked guys in the face and up in sparring.
Yeah.
But up in the fight, I just haven't done it yet, because if you miss with the kick, it really opens you up for takedowns, and that's one thing I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah.
But up in camp, I have practiced it and I've done it.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring my podcast to check you out on the day that you do your MMA training, but the day that you do your kicking, because I've never done any of that kind of stuff, but we grew up watching karate movies, so I've always been fascinated with the kickers, all that stuff, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, all of them, you know what I mean? And so I've always been fascinated with the kickers, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, the GWOAT, if she in the MMA world representing with some kicks, you gotta kick somebody before you get up out of there. You gotta
kick somebody. Up in some of my fights, I have through leg kicks, but I haven't done a fight yet where I went to the head yet. I haven't done it.
You gotta go to the side. You gotta throw that leg up, turn that foot to the side, and
so you see how you got your hand? right there. So girls have two head kicks at me. You know, if you block it with one hand, it can break your hand.
No shit.
It's that's
it's just
probably
certain
the
things
hardest.
that you just don't do in life, you know. I'll let you do it. I'm gonna be cool where I'm at and keep doing this commentary thing.
No, so you asked me what was hard, and I had to say, like, in boxing, we got something where we call catch and go, you know, catch and go. And it's this hand protecting, this hand punching. And so in MMA, when I
Why
see
are you talking to me like I don't box? That's crazy. I'm only been retired for like 3 years.
No, hold on. You one of the best. I saw the fans go crazy over you up in New York when we was commentating. So I know you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you. Go ahead.
But you see this boom, and because you do it too, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And in MMA, you would have good eye coordination because you were a boxer. That when they come throwing a kick to the head, you think, "Oh shit, here come a kick, block it."
Yeah,
and you're absolutely right because you want the kick to not damage your face, so if it hit your hand. But when you're in 4-ounce gloves and you don't really have nothing protecting your hand, you block a kick with two.
Oh wow.
Two hands. So when you see it coming, you go up. Up. That's how you block in MMA from a kick.
Oh wow.
Because this blocking with one hand, broken wrist, broken hand, and now you gotta fight the rest of the fight with a fucking broken hand.
But your muscle memory is just one hand, so it's probably hard for you to remember that.
So every time I go to catch a damn kick and I go with one hand, coach be like, "See, you hurt your damn hand again." I'd be like, "Yeah." He'd be like, 2 hands. I'm like, "Okay." But you know, it's so much drilling. It's over and over and over and over again. It's so much drilling. It's crazy.
Yeah. Listen, I appreciate your time. My child is right outside the door screaming for me. One more thing for you. I know you just mentioned us working Haney and Garcia in New York. And I had a ball working with you. I just wanted to know, I know you've been doing a lot of commentary recently. Is that something that you see yourself doing after fighting?
You know what? I really thank God that I talk better now than what I did back then. I was going to college. I had went to college for a year at a private college. I went to college for a year, and I was going for business management and sports commentary. So that's what I was going to school for. So I'm happy that even though I didn't finish school and school is not for everybody, and I'm one of those people, college was not for me. But I'm happy that I still get to be in that field and commentate and stuff like that. So I want to commentate. I want to train other fighters, and I want to be like a TV personality myself. So I'm happy I can still go in that direction without having to go to school and a whole bunch of debt.
That's what's happening. I love it. Something I've wanted to do since before I was a teenager. I've always wanted to do commentary. So as you can see, plenty of experience with,
and you're great at it for sure.
I love it. I love it. So anytime you want or need any advice, anything like that, don't hesitate to ask. I'm a book for anybody who's willing to reach out to it. You know what I mean?
Okay, and I appreciate that. So while we on the subject, you know, you got all your suits over there. Can I give me a suit made for the face off or something for my fight?
100%. We got you.
Let's connect. Let's link. I already got the color for you and everything. I got you.
All right, you get back to town. We'll put it together.
Okay.
I'm good. I appreciate your time.
Okay. All right.
Just now, I want you to just sit still for a smile because they're gonna clip it and then that'll be like our little thumbnail or whatever. But the GWOAT, thank you for joining the PorterWay Podcast, and this is the PorterWay.